a hotly contested start to the series. What's in store for us here? It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and remember that this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under your belts is especially important right here. If they can get a second win now, they could really give themselves a good chance to move on.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Chicago Cubs.
Briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. They'll match up against a guy trying to put it all together, the right-hander Jake Arrieta. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. John Jay will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The pitch. Try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And you know these guys come into this game obviously feeling pretty good about themselves. They got that important win on the road in Game 1. And I think now the hope is to just push the envelope a little bit. Play pretty aggressive baseball, and you maybe get a chance to have that 2-0 lead before you even set foot in your own home park.
And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box. A foul ball. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
He'll be disappointed with that at bat, but potentially the saving grace might be that he got to see a lot of pitches here in the first inning, so he'll have a good idea of what's to come later on.
Matt Carpenter will stand in, coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. If he can stay hot, you're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
Now here it comes. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Jackson is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2. Matt Holliday will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals nothing Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. Carlos Martinez will get the ball to face them, and if you're looking for a key to this ball game, it'll be how he fares the first time or two through the order. This is a guy that can struggle in the early going, so a good start is imperative for him here. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Dexter Fowler will dig in now, and he was one of the bright spots offensively in the Game 1 defeat last time out.
Yeah, he did his part. He just needed a little more help.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, I think the big question everyone's asking before this game was, how are these guys going to respond from just getting whacked last time out there? In the regular season, you say, hey, no big deal. You put it behind.
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, this ball is rifled down that left field line. It wasn't fair by much. You'll see it just to the right of the chalk, and he's going to hustle himself up to second with a hard-hit double.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Oh, tough pitches here, back to back. And now he's not going to give him anything good with a runner at second base.
Comes set, now the pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner at second, nobody out. Here now the 2-2. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with 1 away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Anthony Rizzo will make his first appearance here, and he'll do so in a good RBI spot. Leadoff man has moved up to third now with 1 away. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set, now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch, as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Hayward gathers it in. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score as the Cubs strike first to lead it 1-0.
Well, he's going to wind up with an RBI on this ball, but I got to think that he was imagining extra bases after this ball left his bat. That's a nice play out there in the alley to run it down.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-0 pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Ready now on 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Into the box now, Austin Jackson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The next pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, this fastball gets on him pretty quick at 96 miles an hour, and he does just about all you can do with it. And that's take it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box, Chris Coughlin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Now this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ballgame. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Here's the 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Matt Adams leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Matt Adams.
First offering on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Now the pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see. Let's call this thing a swinging bunt. Call it whatever you want. He'll call it a leadoff single.
Jason Hayward will stand in for the first time here. Now the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's set. Now the pitch. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. There to take it in is Coughlin, and there's your first out.
Batting 6.
Yadier Molina will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. Now here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Runners off for second. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Into the seats, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second home run of the series, and the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Here's Johnny Peralta now.
Shortstop.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one.
No strike.
Here's a 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Called strike two on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Fouled back. Here's another 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice, it's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And a good pitch there as this ball sent out to straightaway central for Fowler. And there's the second out of the inning.
Well, that was a struggle with a capital S, but he finally gets him to lift the flying ball here to end the 9-pitch at-bat. That'll take some life out of the arm.
Colton Wong is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. Too high. 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
He'll try again, 1-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Starlin Castro will start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Here it comes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Full count now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. So that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Jake Arrieta will take his cuts now. Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. Addison Russell get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 on the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Hayward will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-1. Carlos Martinez will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. And the pitch. Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Well, it's always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher. He sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
John Jay will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Now the 3-1 home. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Moving over is Jackson to put it away for out number 2.
And sometimes when you're just getting rolling here in a ball game, you've got a 3-ball count. Hey, go ahead and lay one in there. Make him prove to you that he can beat you. This winds up a pretty routine fly ball.
Matt Carpenter will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Here's the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Bryant got it, and the side is retired. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs 1. And there is Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt to first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And one away now here in the Chicago third.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
First pitch coming. Chris Bryant comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. First pitch to him. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Wow, you got to think he got away with one right there. If you're a pitcher and you're pitching to this guy, you cannot live in that location.
Now a ball lined towards center field. In there, a base hit. Throw by Jay won't be in time. He's in there at third base.
Boy, and how he managed to get enough on this swing to get it into the outfield, it's beyond me. I mean, this is pure muscle right here because that ball is nowhere close to the barrel of the bat.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he'll take a look at ball one. Pitch now. And they continue to work below the knees here as that's ball two.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a base hit, so a very good at-bat there as the run is in to make it a 2-2 ball game. Time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Austin Jackson will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Hayward in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Chris Coughlin will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Here's the first offering. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Now the 1-0. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here, 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Hitters count 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's 2 walks now here in this third inning. I mean, it seems like he's having a hard time picking up the catcher right now.
Starlin Castro get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ball game thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. And here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll move ahead to the 4th inning now in Game 2, and we are tied 2-2. Matt Holliday will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 7, Matt Holliday.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Pitch on the way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Matt Adams will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Coughlin there to grab it as that becomes out number 2.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Jason Hayward will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Jake Arrieta will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
First pitch on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are 2 teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
In there, 1-2 now.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
First offering on the way. Addison Russell comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. And he's got it for out number 2. Dexter Fowler will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. Now here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Here it comes. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Jackson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
And you start to wonder if anyone's going to get on base against him again. That's 10 straight now. He's retired.
Colton Wong will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece. Chris Bryant will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch coming. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. Ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1 pitch out.
Now the first pitch. Anthony Rizzo is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Miguel Montero will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Now the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Through 5. All even at 2-2. Carlos Martinez will bat for himself here in a tie ball game in the 6th.
Number 18, Carlos Martinez.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
John Jay will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's one of his best pitches tonight.
Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Now the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Third baseman, number 13,
Matt Carpenter will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. This is foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Now, sorry to interrupt, but that's the third strike and the third out. Side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Austin Jackson will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Jay is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Chris Coughlin will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's the first offering. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And the pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a dive by Peralta, but Johnny comes up empty. It's a base hit.
Some guys, you almost do him a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Here's Starlin Castro as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
If you're wondering, this is a straight green light here. When your star's up there, you bet he's swinging if it's good.
Here it comes, 3-0. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
And once he got to 2-0, I think he started peeking over at that on-deck circle because it was pretty clear that he didn't want any part of this game.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Jonathan Broxton will come on and try to get out of this mess here as there are 2 on with only 1 away.
Jonathan Broxton.
Jake Arrieta will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First pitch to him. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Yeah, a nice job there to give himself up. You see they put the tag on him as he's running to first. That moves two guys into scoring position now, only one out.
In now, Addison Russell, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
From the belt, the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with two men on base in front of him.
A 2-1 offering. He bounces this one sharply and through the hole into left field. It's a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And he will score as well. And with that, they've taken a 4-2 lead. Dexter Fowler will stride in, grounded out his last time through. From the belt, kicks and deals. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit around third and being waved on home. And the lead will move to 3 as it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, that's a good approach right there with 2 away. He's just going to shorten up the stroke and take it right back up the middle. That'll be good enough to get the job done and pick up the 2-out RBI.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant pitches a cold strike, the throw, and they won't get Fowler as he takes second with ease.
Well, a 3-run inning is nice, but a 4-run inning is even nicer than that. And they're not letting up here as they get another runner into scoring position here with 2 outs.
3 runs already home here. Ready? Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. Jay is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go to the 7th now in game 2. Cubs lead it 5-2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Matt Holliday will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Matt Holliday.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that's just shy of the baskets and off the ivy. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Up next for the Cardinals, first baseman, Matt Adams.
And you know what? These guys have gone a long time without a base runner. You have to go all the way back to the 2nd inning for their last one. They haven't been able to solve this guy at all.
And this is fouled back and out of play. As a look, now the pitch. Now a ball hit high and deep down the right field line, but this is going to wind up fouled as that might have cleared the stadium and made it out to Sheffield Ave. From the stretch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if they'll chase.
Now another 1-2. And he struck him out.
Now batting.
Jason Hayward will stand in, but with the tying run still in the on-deck circle, he needs to get on base somehow. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. Comes set, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. He's ready now, the pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
They're applying a little pressure here for one of the first times tonight. That puts runners at the corners now with one away, so this becomes an opportunity they need to take advantage of.
Yadier Molina will step in now in a big spot here with runners on.
And keep in mind, he's got a home run here already. If he gets a hold of another one, he could tie up this ball game.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. In there, 0-1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball.
And he never does. I just don't think that's in his mentality.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortune.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
This guy has certainly been a tough out so far. He follows up that home run from earlier with his 3rd RBI of the ballgame.
Johnny Peralta will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Pedro Strop will come on and pitch here with 1 gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 46, Pedro
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swung on and lifted down the left field line. Jackson is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
second baseman, number 16,
Colton
Colton Wong.
Wong will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Here's the first offering. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here comes a 1-2. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And the catch made there by Coughlin to retire the side. Cards forced to settle for 1. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Cubs lead this one 5-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Randy Choate will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 36.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far.
Number 38, Pete
not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now a ball hit high and deep down the right field line, but this is going to wind up fouled as that might have cleared the stadium and made it out to Sheffield Ave. 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 1-2. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Yeah, a ball hit pretty well that time, but it hung up long enough for him to run it down in the alley. Good news, though, is that runner on second, he was able to tag up and make it to third now with only 1 out.
And here's the first pitch. Austin Jackson stands in as he looks at a called strike. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. He's set, now the pitch. Now he runs up and gets this one down. Throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, I don't think they're in the clear just yet, but things are starting to look a little bit better after that at-bat. That makes this a 3-run lead now, 6-3. And now the hope is that the back end of that bullpen can go ahead and just finish this one off.
New pitcher coming on, and it looks to be the right-hander, Matt Belisle. Chris Coughlin will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Here's a situation where there's a new reliever out there. You know he's going to be focused on getting ahead, and boom, you take off on the first pitch. Now you've really given him something to think about.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Pause, now the pitch. Runner breaks for third. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Holiday is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Now here's the first pitch. Starlin Castro is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here he comes on 2-2, and he got him. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 6 and the Cardinals 3. Pete Kozma will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. First pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. 8th inning now from Wrigley. Cubs lead in front of their home faithful as you get a look at the line score to see how we got to this point. John Jay will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And that's in there for strike 1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's the 2-1 now. Now here it comes. And now on 2-1, this ball sent in the air out to straightaway left. And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning.
Third baseman, number 13,
Matt Carpenter will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The next pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Chris DiNorfio is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Now a ball for Kozma at short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Addison Russell will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple. Dexter Fowler will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First offering on the way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
And the infield behind him has come in here, but I've got a feeling he's going to try to handle this one himself.
From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
That's a big second out right there. Now the infield can back up and play normal depth. And it just got a lot harder to get that runner in from third base.
Chris Bryant will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. It's the Cubs 6 and the Cardinals 3.
Your attention, please. Now
And a safe situation here, so on comes the right-hander Fernando Rodney. Matt Holliday will be the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-hand pitch.
Good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat, maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Fastball, got him looking as that had two-seam action on it, 1 gone. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the pitch. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Jason Hayward will stand in as their last chance now. Now the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
Guys, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, as you know, you need players coming up big, and this guy certainly did that. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. but this was one they definitely needed, and he came up with a huge performance here.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 6-3. Good night from Chicago.
Here now is the